Sorry that I am starting at 1:30, guys, but right before this, the file would seem to be corrupted or something. I don't know what the deal is. I'm hoping that when I actually make this, it doesn't get corrupted in that area and then all stops working together. Then I actually have to remake this. Ow! Did I just sit there and take that? Huh. I hope this doesn't happen again. That was kind of annoying. Anyway, so you get all the coins you can. This is a pyramid puzzle, by the way, and I am getting the 100 coin star during this. Pyramid puzzle confused me for a bit, a kid, because the title is vague. Because usually in stars like this, it would be like, the title would be something secrets. But it's not, it doesn't tell you. That's what it is, but it doesn't tell you. It just says puzzle, which is a little broad. Because we all know, especially from Legend of Zelda, you can make almost anything into a puzzle. But, although Paper Mario has its own share of that. Not as complicated, but the Paper Mario series, anyway. Anyway, so, here's to hope that in what the video makes, it doesn't corrupt. Okay. I think those were flying instructions. Anyway, I go up here to get these 5 coins. I'm not getting the star again. Now, don't try long jumping off. I did that and I died in a failed recording. And plus, I remember doing that in a past playthrough too. Here's your blue coin block. There's the blue coins right there. 15 in total. Kill this Goomba, get the coin, nearly kill ourselves doing so. So now we have 69 coins. I would have gone in with more coins than I actually did. But anyway, that's the only coins here, the 2 Goombas. Now, see, the coin glitched up there. It's the same thing. You can't kick them up, or you will lose their coin. And these you have like no possibility in getting. So, yeah, I would advise not taking any shortcuts and getting all the coins you can get. You should have more than enough by the end of this, but just be wary, because if you miss too many, then you might have to start over. Here's 8 right here. A little tedious, this part, but I missed that coin. It's like right on the corner. And it doesn't look like that guy gets you while you're doing that, so. 84. At this point, you're fine. There's enough coins if you have, I think 80 or more. If you have 80 or more past that thwomp, you should be fine. If you don't, then you might want to consider restarting. It might be 75 or more. I don't know. I'm not a real big analyst on this kind of stuff. Anyway, so this you actually want to get the 5 coins, so you're gonna have to survive through the tediousness until then. They could have made this slightly faster. I can understand why it's so slow, but it's amazing that Mario's arms are long enough for this to begin with. I am not getting a coin, and you will know why later. If you don't even know what the star is, I'm pretty sure you do. All the people that are watching this. If you're new to this, well, welcome to Nintendo, quite frankly. Like, I'd say, if someone asked me what's a Nintendo game like, I would say look at Super Mario 64, because this I say would be, although other, oh no! That was bad. What am I doing? I might have been laughing there. Because whenever that animation you just saw, I laugh whenever he does that. Anyway, what was I saying right before that? I don't know. I forget. Sorry. I'll probably put in captions later. I think, yeah, my Dazzle was wanting to mess up on me there, so I was kind of slow. Sorry about that. No! What is that thing? It's like mummy roller, but if you took, like, there's no original thing of that. It's just the mummy form, which is kind of interesting. But I think they should have utilized that more often and made it into like a puzzle, like to where you would have to go across 3 of those without getting smashed. They could have made it taller though, because as you just saw, it can't. Did I really just do that twice? Did I really just do that twice? Wow, you're wasting time, buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, okay. Jeez, I hopped right into that. I was like, whoo! Oh. I cut it right there because my Dazzle did mess up there, but this is my method for the rest of the game. Like, whenever stars end, I'll end the recording and then put it back. My Dazzle has a lot less chance of messing up this way, so that's all well and good. That means less mess-ups and less time, which means I got the rest of the game recorded. Yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands right now, but trust me, that'll change in 16 days. Excuse me, 15. It was 16 yesterday. Anyway, so let's get up there for the 3rd time. I promise you I don't fail this time. We finish up this place now. I don't know, this was one of my least favorite areas as a kid, but I like it now. It's alright. It's fun. Not my favorite place in the world, but at least I haven't died. Oh, jeez, right into that one. And that one was my own fault. Those things go around like pinball in this area for some reason. It's so random. I don't think I meant to do that, but eh. And here's our 100th star, and as you can see, there's plenty of coins in this area. Okay, so the point where I was at, if you have 72 coins or more, you're good. And here's your secrets right here. Each one is on the other side of the sand waterfall, so just jump to the other side, then ground pound, you should do well. That's the easiest way to do that, I think. You can walk like that the whole way if you wanted to, but there's really no point. It's kind of slow. Anyway, here's your star. Yep. Probably one of the more confusing stars in the game. Not obvious, that's for sure. Anyway, the file's not corrupting past this point. It's just at that point. So weird. And I was able to go across it whenever Audacity wasn't running. But that makes it even weirder. Anyway, Shifty Sand Land is now done. We go to the new course and get, I think, 2 stars there. Oh, I know what happens. I'll explain. Okay, so we shall open this door. With 66 stars, we are now going into this door. Twice the amount of stars needed plus 6. Anyway, you actually have to go in here first. Board Bowser's Sub. It's course number 9. Dire Docks. It says Dire Docks, but there's really nothing docky about it until you get to the second part. And even then, it's kind of like, is this really a dock? I just love the way this music, like, gets, you know, more evolved as you move on. I love it. They should do that more often. They really should. I don't know many other games that do this. Well, any good games at least. Anyway, here's Bowser's Sub. The easiest way to board it. I didn't miss that sign, don't worry. Ah, we've read this sign already. This is telling about secret points. It's something we just did, pretty much. But in this one, you'll see later what this one's all about. Anyway, the easiest way to board Bowser's Sub is going on there. And there you are, you're on Bowser's Sub. And you'll see this in the credits. Screw you, Bowser. I'm getting the star. Why there's a star right there is kind of, I don't know. It's a good preliminary, I guess. Anyway, you are actually supposed to go fight Bowser right now. So, yeah. We go to get one more star. And in the next episode, I'll try to go for another star and realize why I can't. The Ninja Wolf did the same thing, which I didn't really view on why, but I just did it because I wanted to actually try to get this out of the way, but I completely forgot about something. But the second star is here, opening these treasure chests. This one's a little dangerous, actually, mainly because of that last chest that we have to get. Yeah, I'm not a very good judger, apparently. I forget this order. It's not out. Oh, shoot! Coins, 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 coins! There we go. Phew. That was too close. Anyway, this has to be it, yep. And then you just swim that way. Which is why I was swimming that way in the first place. Anyway, to open these chests, your head has to be facing them as you swim into it. Or at least most of your head. Something that would have been very useful if they just allow you to go into it regardless of where you're facing, but because of this chest right here. This chest is kind of dangerous. If you go too far, you're getting sucked into that vortex there. Swim away! Swim away! This is way too close. That's a random placement for a star. Swim! Swim! Swim, man! There you go. It does suck you in a little bit, but that brings us to the end of this episode. Hopefully this file doesn't corrupt. If it does, then you're not going to see this episode for some time. Bye, guys.